Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's me, Scott Anderson from Stronger Yoga Academy, and welcome to my yoga diary. This is where I practice and share my weird demon monkey thoughts that are flying around in my brain. We are starting in 15 seconds. Grab your mat. All right, so today we could call this class, look, Ma, no hands. We could also call this class head, shoulders, knees, and toes, especially knees and toes. We could also call this class don't cross the line, okay? So I taped a line onto my yoga mat just to show you that we're going to use literally half of the mat today. So you don't have to tape your mat, but I do want you to be mindful that we're trying to stay in sort of the back 60%, you know, without busting out a calculator or a protractor. We're going to be using half the mat to get twice the results, all right? So first of all, just reach forward. Flip your palms up, separate your hands like you're inviting in your practice. And then bend your knees just a little bit so you could bounce just like this and lift up those heels and lower them down. Up and down, just up and down a few times. And what we're starting to do is get all the muscles that give us balance and poise, a little nudge to go, hey, wake up, I'm gonna need you here, all right? Go ahead and take a step back and reach forward again, flip your palms and invite in your practice, and we're going to imagine sliding down a wall. So you won't get too far before you're gonna have to probably lift your heels. We're going to just keep going slowly down the wall. But stop before you're sitting on the lower half of your legs, on the calves and heels. And slowly rise back up. Oh yeah, now today, heels high, slowly bend your knees, press down into your big toes, lift the heels high, and bend the knees slowly. We're coming back down, coming back down. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. They're awake. Go ahead and sit to the heels. Now, I've got a block here. I'm going to go ahead and place a block here. You may not have a block. You may not have two blocks. But I do want to always give you the option to think about using blocks. Now, we're going to lean back and bring the knees forward. And then we're going to lean forward, tighten the belly, and try to pop the knees up. This class is going to be really intense on your knees, your ankles, and your feet. And it's intense for a reason, because we need mobility. Knees up, knees down. Now, if you need a much gentler version, you've got these blocks. Maybe you put a chair on either side of your mat and lift and lower your knees like this, okay? You can go up and down and hold on to something. But we're going to try to not use our hands if we can help it. Now we're going to lift our butt, point our toes behind us. I'm going to go to the side camera so you can see I'm sitting on my heels, and now I'm allowing those tibialis anterior muscles and the front of the shin to get a nice stretch from that intense contraction. Just taking a moment here, I want you to take your right hand, place it on the floor to your right, and reach your left hand up and over, like you're going to get a high five from somebody standing to your right. Up high. And then down low. Reach and plant your left hand on the right side of the floor and look over your left shoulder, away from where your right hand is. Reach up high, down low. Not too slow, go slow. Look over your left shoulder and push your left hand into the floor. One more time. Reach your left hand up high, down low, go slow, plant your hand, look over your left shoulder, and release. Reach up with your right hand, up and over, up high, down low, go slow, plant your hand, look over your right shoulder, reach up and over, and reach down under. That's like either a dirty joke or an Australian joke, I don't know. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, down low. Go slow. Look over your right shoulder. Push down into your right palm on the left side of the floor. And then release. We're going to lift our butt off our heels. Curl the toes back under. Lift the knees one at a time maybe, or you can go two at a time if you like. Reach forward, flip your palms, separate your hand. Invite in your practice today. Squeeze outer ankles in, like you're squeezing a tennis ball between your ankles. Whoa! And rise up. And ta-da! We did it. Step your right foot forward. Push down into your left heel, lift your right heel. Lift your left heel, plant your right heel. So I do these frequently in a lot of my classes. And this is just, like I said, waking up all the muscles in the calves and the ankles and the toes and the feet so that we're going to have good balance, because we're really going to depend on it today. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps back. And when I plant my left heel, I lift my right. When I press down into the right heel, I lift my left. And it just looks like that. Feels like your body's doing this weird sort of accordion thing. Step your right foot forward and lift your left knee into the air. Now I want you to imagine there's a big bowl of cookie dough underneath your left foot. You're stirring the cookie dough so that your lava can lick the cookie dough off your toes. Just get that way, make sure you get a lot of that cookie dough, okay? Just move it around so that they're licking your foot for hours, you weirdo. Now, lift your leg and straighten it. Point your big toe at the wall in front of you. Bend your knee and touch the wall behind you, the imaginary wall. Lift your chest. Lift your knee. Straighten your leg. Touch the wall in front of you. Bend your knee. Lean forward. Kick back. And one more time, rise up. I love threes. Threes easy to remember. And one more time, we're going back. Bend your right knee. Hands reach out anywhere you need to give you a little bit of balance. Lift your right heel for a second. And then lower the right heel. Step the left foot softly back. Make sure you didn't step off your mat. Lean back so that your shoulders are above your hips, so that it feels like you're sliding down a wall. Lift your left heel and bend your left knee. Left knee comes down gently. Left hand reaches up high, and it reaches underneath your right hamstring to touch the floor. Down low, reach up and over, reach down under. Touch the floor, up high. Not too slow, go slow. Reach down under. Reach up one more time, and then reach left arm behind your back. Place your right arm on the inside of your right leg and turn to your left. And then take your left forearm across your right thigh. Place your right hand on the side of your head and bring your right elbow in until forehead and forearm touch. And keeping that connection, turn to your right. And release. Step right knee back and sit to your heels. We're going to go through a mobility drill for your hips. You'll either do this or not, but you're going to discover something about hip mobility when you attempt it. Palms together. I'm going to lift my butt off my heels and sit to the right of my heels. And then remember, Lukma, no hands. Without using our hands, we're back with our feet underneath us. And then over to the left. And then back to the center once more, over to the right, and then back to center. Step the right foot out, reach the left hand up and over, just one time. And reach down under, get that low high five, reach for your toes. Turn your chest. That left shoulder's not on the floor, guys. Pull the collarbones away from your right thigh and rise up. Do you feel that? Plant your right knee. Now you could have felt that anywhere. I felt it right here in the side of my abdomen. Now we're going to step left foot forward. Left foot forward. Got it? Bind your hands behind you. Pull your knuckles down and slowly lift your right knee up. Now, as we straighten the left leg, the right knee bends. I'm going to try to lift my right heel, and I'm going to try to pull my knuckles to my right heel. So I'm not trying to lift my fists and knuckles to the ceiling. I'm trying to pull them to the back edge of my mat. My left foot is trying to push my butt over the back edge of my mat. And now, straighten the right leg, bend the left, reach your hands up into what I call a punk rock mohawk. That's fun, right? Place your thumbs right on the crown of your head, spread your fingers, and look up at the ceiling or the sky if you somehow are doing this outside in your yard. And now one more time, we're going to come forward, bind the hands behind us. Squeeze the palms, pull the knuckles to the right heel, weight in the left foot, lift the right foot, bend the knee, and try to get right heel to knuckles and knuckles to heel. Hold it here and breathe, and then release. Lift your right knee into the air in front of you. Now, that kinky lover is back for more, so stir that cookie dough. I don't know where I got that, but remember I told you this is my diary, so obviously my subconscious is wanting some cookie dough toe licking goodness or something. Hey man. There's not much to say when you're high above the mucky muck. That's Tenacious D right there. Straighten your right leg, bend your knee. Try to touch the imaginary wall behind you with your right big toe. Rise up, lift your right knee, straighten your right leg, bend your knee. Second time, touching the wall behind us. Sets of 3, rise up, lift your knee. That keeps it simple. Touch the wall in front of you, bend your knee, and touch the wall behind you. Bend your left knee. See if you can't lift your left heel for a second. Lower the left heel, step the right foot back. Nice, lean back. If we want to take the pressure or the work off of the knee, we're going to lean forward, right? And force this left glute to do more of it. So lean back, lift the right heel, and then lower down. Houston, the knee is landed. We want to land soft. We want to put that thing on the floor like a feather falling to the ground, all right? Reach up and over with the right hand and reach under. Reach up high, up and over. This right hand is drawing a nice little semicircle and sliding it across the floor. Rise up. This is the third set. Up and over and reaching under. Hold it here and release. Right hand comes up one more time. Place your right arm and hand behind your back. My left arm's on the inside of left leg, turning to the right. Right arm across left thigh. Left hand on the side of the head. Bring the forearm to the forehead, and keeping it glued there, turn to the left and release. Step left foot back. Point your toes behind you, sit to the heels, palms in front of you. I'm sweating my ass off already, guys. And sit to the left and lift your hips, slide them over to the right. We lift the hips again, over to the left, and then back up. Rise up and step. Left foot out, right hand reaches up and over, up high, down low, go slow, reach for your toes, and just pull your collarbones away from your left thigh. Right shoulder's not on the floor. And release. I'm going to step left knee in, plant right foot, stepping forward. Bind your hands behind you, pull your knuckles down. Lift your left knee up slowly till your left leg is straight, and then lift left heel, straighten right leg, bend left knee. Pulling knuckles to left heel. Left heel is rising to try to meet the knuckles. And I'm trying to push myself off my mat backwards with my right foot, or think about trying to slide your mat forward out from underneath you with your right foot. And then bend right knee, straighten left leg. Hands reach up, join them, and place them above the top of your head. Look up at the ceiling. Spread those fingers, pressure in the palms, lift the left heel, and then use your spine to push your heart to the ceiling. Come forward. One more time, the hands come behind us. Bind your hands, squeeze your palms. Pull your knuckles down towards the left heel. Weight into the right foot. Lift the left foot. Bend the knee. And heel tries to meet knuckles. Knuckles and heels touching without grabbing. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up and lift your left knee. Nice work, guys. Now we're back where we started with the kinky cookie dough metaphor, okay? We don't need to stir it anymore. What I want you to do is horizontally abduct the left hip, then lean forward and lift the left ankle like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, and then extend your left leg straight and touch that same imaginary wall behind you that you were touching with your hips in neutral. Bend your knee and bring it back to your chest, and then lift your heart. Bring your knee back to the midline, straighten your leg. Bend the knee, abduct the hip, hinge forward into the right hip and turn. Extend the left leg straight. Bend the left knee, draw it back towards the chest. Rise up. Bring the knee in. That right leg and glute are working so hard right now. Oh wait, touch the wall in front of you, almost forgot. Bend the knee, horizontally abduct, hinge at the hip, open the hips, straighten the left leg, keep your left leg straight, and bend your right knee. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, rise up, bring your leg to the midline, and plant your left foot, and your right leg says, "Thank you." Okay. The sweat gets in your eyes. Cross the right ankle to the left thigh and squat down. Use your right knee to push your left finger up. Then use your right knee to push your right finger down. Left finger, push it up. Right finger, push it down. Left finger, push it up. Right finger, push it down. Lift the right knee. Back where we started here. Are you ready? Straighten the right leg, bend the knee. Horizontally abduct the hip, lift the ankle as you lean forward. Straighten the right leg, touch the wall behind you. I can actually literally touch the wall. Bend your knee, draw it towards your chest. Lift the heart. Right knee returns to the center. Right leg straightens. Bend the knee. Open the hip. See, we could do this really mushy and really fast, but we're choosing to organize. Bend the knee, draw it towards your chest, rise up, bring it to center. We're trying to trace a path. Straighten the leg, bend the knee, abduct the hip, hinge forward, straighten the right leg. Keep it straight this time. Bend the left knee. Keep the hips turned open. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And then rise up. Whoa, plant that right foot. Left ankle stacks onto the right thigh. Now push right fingertip up with the left knee. Push the left finger down with the left knee. Push the right hand up, or finger. Push the left finger down. One more time. Push the right finger up. Push the left finger down. Nice work, guys. Lift that leg. Step back. Let's just practice this now that we've gotten really good, really powerful with the muscles around that knee joint capsule. Lower the knee. Step back. Left foot steps forward. Step right foot forward. Right foot steps back. Lower the knee. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps forward. Rise up slowly and step forward. Last time. Left foot steps back. Lower the knee. And right foot steps back. Nice. Now we're going to come back here. Sit to the heels. Toes are pointing behind me. Which camera I got? Let's go there. And now palms together. Sit to the right. Lift your butt. Step out to the right. Left hand reaches up and over one time. Oh, you guys are going to hate me for this, or you're going to love me. Now, left hand reaches left. Make sure you're on the ball of your left foot. Reach left, left hand. Reach left. Right hand reaches forward over the top edge of your mat. And try to pick up right leg. And release. Oh, point your toes, sit to your heels, and sit to the left side of your feet. Lift your butt, return to center. Step the left foot out. Reach up. Reach out. To the right. Curl the right toes under. Here we go. Reaching right. You can slide left foot in a little bit before you take that foot off the floor. Left hand reaches over your mat and lift the left leg. And release. Sit to your heels. Rest your palms on your thighs. Close your eyes. Smooth out your breath. If you're the type of person that likes Shavasana, this is a great time to make full use of that mat and stretch out. If you're more of a meditation person, you can just cross the ankles and sit back behind the feet, as I'm going to do now in Sukhasana pose. Wherever you are, close your eyes for just a second. Please take a moment to feel appreciation for your body, for your breath, for your health, for all the circumstances that allowed you the time to devote to this practice and making yourself stronger. At the end of the credits, you'll have the opportunity to go to Patreon, learn more about our membership options, and you could also just make a donation on the Cash App. And if you're cash strapped, or if you want to just watch this for a good year or two and see if this is valuable content, please do that. The credits are going to show a partial list of the people that help sponsor this show, and I thank every one of them and everyone that's not on that list yet, because I can only do it so often. But thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I really appreciate it. Bless you, and namaste.